Right, there we go. Right, now we are live. Hello, everyone. That is it. Welcome. Joined by a good friend here, Bratz Builds. And today, I'm going to be building the actual pirate ship of Barracuda. So should be should be interesting. Let's have a laugh. See if anyone else turns up. Come on, please. Oh, mate. So have you got any other new Lego sets coming up there? Well, not Lego sets, but your new train set. How's that coming on?
Oh, have you been watching Instagram?
I've been keeping the eye on the old Insta.
I will say this. I'm not often proud of much I build, but I'm proud of this new station. This new station, mate. Definitely, yeah. And I mean, the
Yeah.
baby, well, he's about 17 months old, but when he comes down here, he just goes nuts, especially for the training. Hi, that's got Bricks and Brickso Studio. They're coming
Hello.
in now.
Hello, Brixo. Yes, hello. Sasquatch Bricks. Welcome to my little stream, midweek stream. I know probably some people might be thinking, well, where's Greg? Normally he streams, so yeah, doesn't he? But
Funny you say that, mate, because I was actually thinking, do I message the legend and ask him any advice for being on my first live stream?
just be yourself. Just be yourself. My channel is just literally just be yourself. Anything. I mean, you've seen quite a lot of my streams, and a lot of the time it's an absolute bloody disaster. So yeah, someone's coming up to make a cameo. There you go. Yeah. God, you big pain in my ass, aren't you? That's it. Lego. Yeah. Yeah. Don't break it. Please don't break that. Please don't break it. I'm pulling you back as far as I can. Yeah, we had a little tumble today, didn't we? Gonna go bye bye. Gonna go bye bye. That's it. Right, she's off. Right. Okay. Sasquatch, I am building. Well, I'm not so much building, but I'm going to be doing the pirate ship of Barracuda. So I'm actually going to be putting this into an actual ship. So this should be interesting to see how this goes along. Birds Bricks, hello, and Winter Bricks, hello, and Winter Bricker, hello, Brat. That's it. Yes, and all the names in the description below. Please go check out Bratz Builds because he's got a brilliant city, and I tell you what, his train collection that he's building up in his station, it's really good. So really go check that out.
Yeah, as I say, station at the moment, the last 2 days I've been really inspired, and I don't know where it's come from, but I'm loving it because every time I come out the bathroom now, after going to the bathroom, obviously, I just see the train station staring at me, and I think I like that. And I don't often think that about things that I build myself, mate. But yeah, the new train station definitely quite impressive, I think. I'm proud of myself anyway. That's the main thing. I'm proud.
Oh, there you go. Nice one, Birds Bricks. Just subs to Bratz Builds. There you go.
Brilliant.
Good lads. Good lads. Yeah, I'll definitely check out some of the videos that you got on there because I don't know where you get your inspiration from because some days I really lack inspirations. more days than any other. I'm trying to get into my own little mock world, but at the moment I'm failing miserably.
The only advice I can give you, mate, get yourself a pile of bricks and just sit and let your hands fiddle. Build a plane first, you know what I mean? Then build a house, and then from that your inspiration comes. I look at things in the day-to-day now and I think, I'll go home and I'll just change that on my Lego set. And as soon as I change it, I like it. And I think to myself, if I hadn't gone out today, I'd have never seen that. So it's little inspiration that will give you big inspiration. That's all I can say when it comes to mock building. I mean, have a go. But yeah, I'm going to show everyone what I'm doing as well.
Okay, well, we'll check that out. I've got someone else who's just joined us. We got a little star of Sarah Star Bricks. Hello.
Hello, Sarah Star Bricks.
Hi, Bratz Builds.
Hey.
How you guys doing tonight?
Doing brilliantly. I'm sweating like a state trooper at the moment, but how are you?
Oh, we're good. It's not that hot here.
Oh, it's roasting where I am at the moment.
No.
The UK has been nice today, hasn't it, mate?
It's been gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. So this is what Brats has been up to then. What we've been checking out then.
It's bears.
I'll put you on solo mode for a second.
Right. Well, I as I said to Solo a couple of minutes ago, this is just bits of a boat. As you can see, I'll hold it up and show you. But basically, it's just multicoloured. It's brown, red, and white at the moment. Let me get.
Is that a mock?
Yeah, totally. What it is,
cool.
Sarah Fabrics, I just buy bits when I see them. I have one local shop I go to, and they always have a Lego wall. And when I say a Lego wall, you can buy any piece, and you can buy quantities of these pieces. And it's a lovely lady, all on her own. The shop's like really tucked away. Not many people know about it, so it's quite nice. When I go in there and I want certain parts, i.e. Castle, her stock's never abused, you know what I mean? I've got a lot of stock out of her from it. But yeah, I just went in there one day and she had bits of boats and they were marked up at like an English pound. So with that, I bought one piece, I bought another piece, and one day I
cool.
went to my collection and I was like, I've got enough to build a boat now. So hence, yeah.
It looks nice. Does she know you when you come in there? Is she like,
Oh yes, and wife, yes, she knows that generally, yeah, I'm going to get shouted at for how much I spend.
Oh, don't we all?
It is one of those, yeah. But
Oh well, we all got our hobbies. We all got to do everything we. This is our hobbies, and my God, I must admit, my missus is pretty tolerable at the moment. So fair play. Ah! Oh God! Oh shit! I'm
Yeah.
getting off.
I like the way you said at the moment. Wait till you go into cities, mate.
I've already got a city set in the cupboard, which I haven't started building yet. It's just kind of all in pieces at the moment, but yeah, it's on my to-do list. But at the moment, lack of room.
Yeah.
So Sarah, what are we building today then?
I think we're just going to keep working on the Temple of Erajitsu from the Ninjago stream.
Oh, nice.
We never finished it. I was tempted to pull out my Pirate Bay as well,
Yeah.
because I also want to turn it into the ship, but I don't know if I'm ready for that commitment.
Yeah, I was kind of like leaning on the fence, but like I said to the Brats earlier on, it's like I need room quite badly, and it takes up so much room on where my shelf is. I need to kind of shrink it down a bit. So the base is going to go up in the loft, and then the ship can stay out on display. That's where my head's at the moment. But I'm still kind of on the fence whether I really want to turn it into these streams, into the ship. But you know, I'm going to turn it in there, and then I'll make up my mind.
You'll be
when
the
I'm
experiment then, because I'll see what it looks like when you do it, and I'll be like,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you can judge it from that. I'm kind of still scratching my head on it at the moment, whether this is a good idea or a bad idea. But because I nearly dropped it like 5 times trying to get it over it. Oh God, and these pieces.
It was enjoyable, mate, watching you all with it. I'm not going to lie.
Oh man, it was. I'll tell you what, I was sweating. Better bringing this back, taking this back off here. It really was to bring it here to rebuild, and now I've got to pull it apart. Oh my days. Right, what we got in the chat? Hang on a second. Oh my God, I just knocked bits off again. Oh crap. Right.
As you join this stream, Sasquatch, you have to be invited, number 1. And number 2, you have to have another piece of software rather than YouTube, as I very well found out.
Yeah. I don't want to let. Yeah, I know obviously Sasquatch. I know obviously you've been on here a while, but contact me on Instagram. We can chat. We can have a little chat. You know, it's but obviously these people here, the people I've known and obviously got to know over the months. So I trust them.
I'm thinking of the most ridiculous scenarios now. Like, you just asked us to join the stream, and now I'm just going to do something completely wild to scare everyone.
Don't worry. My streams are generally ridiculous. Just ask Brats. He will tell you. My streams are generally the most ridiculous things you'd ever get involved in. I'm amazed that you even came back.
No, it's awesome. I always like to have a good laugh. So
Yeah.
I do look out for when you're streaming, because if I'm even the slightest bit down, you cheer me up in about 3 seconds of nearly dropping something.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
And again, hey, if anyone's going to convert me to Star Wars, it's going to be you. So
yeah, I will get you all into Star Wars eventually.
Oh boy.
It will happen. Right.
Oh,
I
boy.
need. Oh my god. Oh god. I've just put this on the floor. I need these barrels.
I do agree with that, though. Is your
What's
name
that?
actually Brett Spills?
yeah,
All right, I'm going to call you Brett then. But yeah, I agree with you. If anyone's going to get me into Star Wars, it'll be that guy.
Yes, I will convert each and every last one of you. Yeah.
I'll be honest, Sarah. I've never been into Star Wars. My father's into it heavily. He loves all the original stuff. I've seen all the movies. Don't get me wrong. I'm not totally oblivious to it, but to me, I'm the other side of sci-fi. So for me, it's your Star Trek rather than your Star Wars.
Yeah, that makes sense. And I think that Star Trek has more like content if you want to watch stuff. Is that right? Like, there's a lot more episodes of things to watch.
There's definitely a lot more episodes.
But I don't know if you go into books. Like, is it better to be into Star Wars or into Star Trek? Are there a lot of Star Trek books? Because I know there's tons of Star Wars books.
Yeah, I think
Star Trek.
I think that is a tough one, because I never really read too much of Star Trek things. I like the films. I could quite happily sit there and enjoyably watch the films. I can't say too much about the books though, so that's a grey area for me. But the Star Wars books, there's loads out there, absolutely tons and tons. But
like, I feel like if you're a hardcore Star Wars fan, then you have to read the books, because people are always telling me that there's like so much more world building and so much more content in the books. It's like a lot of things get fleshed out a lot more, like the whole world. So
oh god, yeah, there is loads in the Star Wars books, loads. You know, it's absolutely unreal. I mean, you can't even keep up with half of the stuff. To be honest, yeah, I can't. You know, so I'm gonna just oh my god, I'm gonna drop that. Stay there. There's so much to it. I mean, I've been collecting. I've read quite a lot of the magazines, and the graphic novels and all that kind of stuff, and I can't keep up with it all, because I've just been told that there's a new book coming out. So I've just spent 15 quid out on another one lately. I don't want any more to spend out on, but it turns out, yep, there is. And there's about 40 years of books to look out for as well. So there's a decent amount.
I wonder if there's more books about the Ewoks, because I always like the Ewoks.
Oh yes, there is an entire comic book dedicated to those bloody Ewoks. Yes, there is. Yes, I think it's the Adventures of Ewoks. That's
no way! I have to check that out. That's so
the Adventures of Ewoks. Yeah. Oh god, it was awful.
That sounds super cute.
Oh, it was. It's a good comic book, to be sure, but oh god, it is. It might be right up your street then. Oh god, I'm pulling the whole thing off. Yeah, it definitely wasn't mine, but I might actually have it round here somewhere. It might be up in my loft somewhere. But yeah, if anyone knows, Sarah, I'm a man of my words. And obviously, I said to you, I'm going to get a load of English sweets together for you. And, and I have actually started. I was down at Tesco's today, and I was looking around. And I was like, right, what can I actually get you to send over to you? Now, I don't know how long it's going to take to get to you. I mean, obviously, I need your details to send to you, but I don't know how long it's going to take. But I'm going to get a proper care package over and get some of the stuff that you might have missed in the States as well.
Wow, that is so kind.
Whether the stuff is actually from the States, I can't answer that, because I've never ate American candy or crisps and everything else like that. So
I'm not picky, Darren. Anything you send, I'm probably gonna love.
I'll do a proper video on that.
Yeah.
Don't send like a broccoli or something.
Yeah, no, we know broccoli. For as long as you're not allergic to nuts, I should have asked you that. You're not allergic to peanuts.
No, I'm not allergic to anything.
What is
That's
it
good.
Solo? What about Lloyd's of London's bonbons? They're a great English sweet.
They are, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to be popping. Oh yes, I'm going up market as well. I'm going to be going to Waitrose as well and going to buy some stuff from there. Oh yes. I'm not going to be no expense spared.
Oh wow, I'm excited.
Maybe a bit of Marks and Spencers as well.
Marks and Spencers. I like that store though.
Marks and Spencers is lovely. It's a
Yeah.
nice store for as long as you've got deep pockets, I find. Right, where the hell am I supposed to get this? God, so you have to really strip this apart.
It's okay. You two with the boat, you carry on. You know, poor old Brett can't afford it. You know, I'm like a woman in the queue. I've got so many kids, I don't get Lego sets.
Oh, Brett, I'm sure you'll get this one day. I'm sure you will.
I've actually got my eye on this year's Christmas present already, and it will
Have you?
either be the tree house or the corner garage.
Treehouse, that is a nice one. That is. The treehouse is really nice.
You say that, Solo. I'm going to let you in on a little secret here. I've had my eye on the Ewok village for
Oh, that is a nice one.
the past 6 months. I'm even happy to buy the set without the figures and get them at a later date.
Oh no, you gotta have the Ewoks.
You gotta have the Ewoks.
You gotta have the
It's not-
Ewoks, or it's not the Ewok village.
Yeah, no, you got it. That set is expensive.
Yes, it is.
That is expensive. I think back in the day, I think I sold that. You know, I'm going back a couple of years when I sold that set on, and I think I sold that on for about £500. That is a very expensive set. I was surprised. You know, it's like, well, it's just trees and branches, and it's got holes in the middle of it. It's just bizarre, but apparently people wanted it, so I was like, all right, go on then. You know, as long as you pay me, I don't care. Crap, I'm knocking stuff off this now that shouldn't be coming off. Here we go. Oh, God's sake.
Oh,
I think I've
It's time
started,
for stuff to get broken.
oh, God, I've just knocked the bloody cell off the back of it and it's ripped half of it out as well at the same time.
Yeah, I looked through the instructions. It seems pretty complex. You need to take that rudder off. You need to take several pieces.
Oh, you got to strip this right back. It's, it's by the end of it, there's going to be loads of pieces left over, loads.
And then I think if you want to do it in reverse again, which you're probably not going to do, but you put extra sails on. So if you want to reverse it from the boat back to the pirate bay, you need to remove the sails as well and then store them somewhere.
Yeah, that's why I was nervous about doing it, because it seems like it's not easy to turn it back. So you can turn it into the ship, and then if you're like, nah, I want the bay back, then it's like a big process again.
Yeah, this is quite a process. This really is. I don't know what you have to take the bottles out for, but yeah, I mean, I'm looking in front of me now, and I'll show you guys in a second of like how much I've actually taken off already. I mean, I just point the camera down here, and it's like all of this has already come off already, and there's still loads yet to still come off.
Oh wow! Yeah, they're
Doesn't
called
look like a mammoth mission.
This is. I mean, I was speaking to M&R a little while ago, and he says this is definitely not a set that you're gonna want to put back together again. So you're gonna either have it one or the other. I'm like, oh crap! What have I done?
See, space permitting, I would have left it as the bay with the new boat coming out on the 3-in-1.
Yeah, you see, that's what I was kind of like tossing and turning about. But I'm like, oh God, I do need the room. Desperately need to get the room. So unfortunately, this is what I'm gonna have to sacrifice. Unfortunately, but who knows? It might make some some funny content later on. Yeah, me trying to put it back together again. Who knows? Titanium J52, welcome. Hello, my friends. Oh, look at this. Here's the streaming man himself, Greg from London Bridge Bricks. Hello. How's everyone doing?
The king of live streams.
The king of live streams, yeah. Right. Holy crap. Where am I supposed to go with this? So it tells me just...
Brett, how long have you been back into Lego again? Did you have a dark age?
Yes, I had a very dark age.
How long has it been, like, since you've been back into Lego, and how long was your dark age?
Let me think. Probably as a child, 14, I gave up Lego. And I came back to Lego 3 years ago. My partner bought me the fire station one Christmas. And I don't know if
nice gift.
the story. But I asked her to make it Christmas Day, Sarah, and she actually sat there and built me the fire station. It took 2.5 hours to build. Me being me, I picked it up and it fell apart in my hand.
Oh no! Oh,
But she was cool about it. She was cool about it.
That's funny.
Oh man, I think
Oh,
probably
So,
what
yeah,
I know your pain there, Brats. I really, really do, really do. There was one Lego set, and I think it was my very first Star Destroyer that I ever owned. It was really nice. Don't get me wrong, but I built it once at my grandparents' house, and I picked it up. I was like, yes, that's actually right, and it just kind of like folded in half on me. It just went, and I just kind of sat here like. Oh, but never mind. I had the instructions in front of me. Most of it landed on the table. So I was like, right, good. Rebuilt the whole thing. It's like, right, yeah, brilliant. Feeling quite smug of myself. Walking up the stairs, I got to the top step, and it just. I think the only thing I can really say is evaporated in my hands. It just.
What?
It just fell. All the bits went down the stairs, and now it's in a bloody great big cardboard box in the loft in pieces. I've never rebuilt it since, and I never will. I've sworn vengeance against that bloody set. Absolutely hate it. Like, and ever since that, I've never bought a Star Destroyer since then either. As well, I was like, that you could piss off, Lego. Am I buying another one on that? It's like,
Man, you wouldn't think that thing would be so flimsy.
oh, I don't know. It was absolutely shocking. It really was. I've had people say that it was my fault that I didn't push the bricks together, and it's like mostly Technic frames. So I was like, I don't understand how it goes so wrong. I build Technic sets, so I've never had one fall apart like that in my life. But God knows. Lego Man Films. Hello, my friends. Greg said he'll be here in 5 minutes. Mrs. Southern Bell, welcome.
Hello,
welcome.
Southern Bell.
You're in book chapter 3. Yeah, the video is up. Yes. Oh man, God, I tell you what, it is hot here. Really hot. I've got all the windows open. I've got a fan blowing up behind me as well. Jesus.
Yeah,
I need a bit of cool air. I've lost the rudder. Where the hell's the rudder? Aha! Sneaky little thing hiding from me. There we go.
Solo, I do have a set exactly the same as the one you've just described, and it's in my city, and I want to tell you about it because
Go for it.
It is exactly the same, mate. But this one is cursed. Okay.
Yeah, I swear that was cursed.
I have the Spider-Man bridge battle, and it's quite a large set when it's together, but when you pick it up, it turns into toilet paper, mate. It doesn't matter how it just ends up going. I generally a few curse words, and I just put it down and leave it for a couple of hours.
Oh man!
Every single time I move it, without fail, even if I do it the most gentle, I'm patient, I'm lifting it slowly. It doesn't matter. It just goes like a fan and ends up in a heap.
I mean, that's the thing. It's what Mrs. always says to me. Oh, if it breaks, you can always rebuild it. I'm like, screw that. If it breaks once, fine. I can rebuild it for as long as it lands on the table. But if it falls on the floor, I'm like, yeah, it's gone. That set is dead to me. You only get the one chance from me, and it's a very small chance. Like, absolutely hate. I mean, that set I generally hate. Absolutely hate. Like, that bloody set can burn in hell as far as I'm concerned. Absolutely hated it.
I must have just had like trial by fire or something, because I was a waitress for a while, so I feel like it's like training, because I'm quite clumsy, but I haven't had this happen with me to a Lego set yet.
I'll send over a Star Destroyer for you. You can give it a build. Give it a go. If it survives, you get to keep it. And you get your very first Star Destroyer. I guarantee it'll fall apart on you, piece of crap. Oh, God, that was absolutely horrendous, that was. And ever since then, no, I've just sworn vengeance to every Star Destroyer. I even had someone even offer me one. He's like, hey, do you want this one? I was like, all I get is flashbacks. Oh, no. Just no. Oh god, yeah. I'll lay up half the night just rocking back and forth, just thinking about them.
Oh my.
God, yeah, that was just dreadful, absolutely dreadful. Mrs. Southern Belle says she's cold. I'm like, is it?
Oh.
God, cold. Damn.
It is actually cool in my room. I have no complaints of temperature at all.
Oh, lucky you, man. Lucky you.
Look, brother, there's a Dr. Pepper in the fridge. If you want to come over, you're more than welcome.
Yeah, it's a bit of a drive that would be for me.
Yes, mate. Just a little one.
Just a little one, and I'm feeling particularly lazy. I'll tell you what. I mean, I've been on furlough now for what feels like a bloody eternity now, and I swear to God, now I'm actually feeling like I'm getting lazier and lazier and lazier. As soon as my work phones me up to go back to work, I might turn the piss off and just keep paying me, and for me to stay at home. I'm quite happy now. Just as long as they keep paying my wages, that's the bit I'm just the only part I'm happy with.
That's it.
But I'm pretty sure they might just tell me no. Right, what we got going on? Christ, I can't believe there's a whole nother bag dedicated to this. This is ridiculous.
How many base plates is it, Solo?
Quite a lot. So the individual blue plates is what? Yeah, there's bloody loads of them. I think this is about 2 of the grey base plates long. So it's quite a long ship. This is. It's quite impressive. Right.
This is weird.
So what's the weather like over there for you? Oh, look at that. Ah, yeah, that's a nice. They're hard pieces to get hold of. They are.
It's weird.
Is it L-shaped?
Yeah, I might actually get that. I think now talking about that Star Destroyer, I might actually get it down, but not actually to rebuild it. I might actually just turn it into just build something out of it, like a mock or something like that.
That's it.
Plenty of pieces that I've got on it, so sod it, might as well. Trouble is with Star Wars sets, obviously, especially the ship ones. Anyway, they are quite heavy technic kind of involved in it, which I suppose for a lot of mock builders that want to build it, I suppose it doesn't really kind of suit their kind of style. I suppose they want more brick based than anything else. I don't know. I've never built a mock, so I don't know.
I'm glad I'm not the only one because I haven't done mock building yet either.
Oh, that's all right. At least I'm not alone. Every time, it's like a lot of channels that I go on, I speak to a lot of people, a lot of Lego people. And it's like, oh yeah, check out the mock. I was like, for God's sake, not you as well. I feel sometimes I feel like I'm the only person that hasn't actually built a mock yet. I'm like, I really got to start actually thinking about how to try and do it. But I've got no creativity sense at all. Speak to my wife.
That's how it makes me feel too when people are like, look at this cool mock. And I'm just like, my brain feels like an empty cloud. Like,
yeah,
there's nothing there right now. Like,
I know, right? I mean, you got to check out Brett's Instagram page and check out some of the things that he's put on YouTube as well. I mean, he's just done this train station, but I'll tell you what, he's got his beautiful railroad stuff there and all that kind of stuff. I would not have a clue where the hell to start on that. In all honesty, I just wouldn't know where to start.
Oh man, I'll have to check that out for sure because I'm impressed by like anything, but especially good stuff. I'm just like, wow, that's really cool because I know how difficult it is to come up with these ideas. And also, I think the ideas part is easier, but then making it into reality is, I have no idea. I'm very sometimes with like the amount of creativity and competence in creating things.
Yeah, I mean, I just recently I say at the beginning of the year, went to a Lego live show. And it's like some of the stuff that people had there was, oh man. Hey, I'll tell you what, we got someone else. We got someone else that's going to be joining us. It is Greg.
Good evening from a very hot, steamy, sweaty London.
Oh, it's hot, isn't it? It's hot. And dear old Brett here, he's in a lovely, cool house, and he's got no air conditioning, nothing.
Oh, I've got no air conditioning in my house. I just found tonight that my air conditioning in my car's not working.
Oh,
so that's a bit of a pain in the backside. Oh, I tell you, honestly, getting out of the city today, that was rough.
Whoa. Yeah, I could imagine.
How are we doing, though, guys? How are we doing? Brett's Builds, Sarah Star Bricks, Solo Brick Builder. How are we doing?
Well, yeah, man.
I mean, it's not that hot here, so I'm doing fine. I feel bad for you guys.
I tell you, Brett, is it warm where you are?
It has been, Greg, but where I am exactly, as I said to Solo, my Lego room, it doesn't matter what time of the year, this is the coldest room in the house at all points.
Oh, okay. That's not necessarily a bad thing, though, mate.
No, well, it's not until your instructions start going mouldy.
Yeah, that's not good. Thank God we got digital.
A nice
But,
smell.
I've got to be honest. I prefer, personally, talking about instructions and stuff, I like. I still like using paper.
Yeah.
Can't beat paper. Can't beat paper.
So what are we all doing then? You look like you're doing the pirate ship Solo. Brett, you must be doing some sort of train stuff.
No. If you've checked the Insta though, Greg, there is some new trains on there. What I'm doing, Greg, believe it or not, it's just a mock boat, mate.
Oh, sweet. Nice. That's gonna be that's a big one, Brett.
I don't think it's right off.
I've got to get up to date. So I've not been on Instagram for about an hour.
Okay. Garligade, welcome.
Garligade.
Hello.
Garligade says hi, Greg, Brett, and Sarah. Hello to all of you. Is that Debbie Shep?
Oh,
Debbie Shep is here.
I love him.
Yeah, he's cool.
His channel, like I really like his style.
Yeah, he's quite a funny lad. He is.
He's a good lad. He's a good lad. The community's full of good lads and lasses, which is always nice.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what I saw today. I read the review for the new Creator 3-in-1 pirate ship that's coming out.
Okay.
Oh, that's good, Darren. That's good.
Yeah, I'm going to be getting my little mitts on that as soon as that comes out. When is that actually out? When is that actually coming out?
1st of June, apparently. I'm doing it. I said to Craggle, does he want to do a stream with me for do like sort of pirate themed one? And him and Rogue One are up for it. You fancy in on that?
Yeah, I can do, but I'm actually it could be quite interesting actually trying to see if I can put this ship back into the bay again. Because me and Sarah were just talking about it earlier on. It's like how off-putting is this actually going to be? Because I'm putting this into the ship at the moment because I'm redecorating my Lego all around. So I'm taking shelves down. I'm moving a load of Lego sets onto another shelf.
Nice.
My aim is to get more sets down from loft, but I need more room for the time being. So yes.
I tell you what, you should, if you was ever still thinking about changing your name, you should call it like Solo Loft Builder or something like that. Because
God.
This loft, this mystical, enchanted place of yours, some people call it Asgard. Some people call it, I don't know. I'm trying to think of somewhere fantastical, but you call it the loft.
I call it a loft. My missus calls it a dump. Yeah.
Man.
Oh man, yeah, it's an absolute pigsty up there. I mean, as our Brad was talking around, obviously I put a picture up a little while ago of just a small corner of like the sets that I've actually got built in the corner. But the trouble is, obviously, I can't get enough light up there to take a picture of like all the way right back to the back of it. And if most people actually see it, I think they're like, holy crap, what the hell? It's utterly ridiculous up there. That's why I cannot wait to actually get to get a house, to get a garage and get them all out. Just like completely explode it all over the place. Apart from the Star Destroyer, that set can stay in the box and can burn in eternity. I hate that.
So that sounds really cool, man. What I want to see you do, though, and of course I would say this because I want you to get the pirate ship. I want to see you do a comparison between the two. Which one you think is the better one?
Oh yeah, I'm getting that pirate ship, but yeah, that's not a bad idea actually. I might
I want to see you do a review with the couple of boxes on it saying which one is the better and why.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed your review, by the way, on the A-Wing. I thought it was very good. It's very spot on.
Yeah,
thank you very much.
too. It was very fair and critical.
Yeah, I don't want to be overly critical. I don't want to be too critical. Yeah, like I said to Greg, I don't know whether you heard Sarah. So I actually, it ended up in my spam folder, but someone actually like went on at me saying like I'm almost like accusing me of being like a fake Star Wars fan and how one of those Star Wars haters and hates the Lego set and all that kind of stuff. I was like, there's just where the hell did you get that kind of like theory that I'm actually hating the set? There's nowhere that I said I hate the set.
I didn't get that at all. It seemed like you liked it, but you were just being fair. You weren't like gushing about it. You were just fairly pointing out like the few things that were maybe not the perfectest about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like you pay. I mean, also Greg can announce that is you're spending a lot of money out on these kind of sets, and you want it to be right. Yeah, and Lego keeps saying this is the ultimate collector series. These are like the most accurate ones you can get in Lego form, and it's not. So you got to point the finger at. You got to point the finger at, and I've lost 2 bloody pieces, and I have no idea what the hell they're disappointed me. Mike and Ike Productions, hello, my friends. It has been a while. It's been a minute. Actually, come to think of it, Michael, have you been streaming lately as well? Because if so, I've missed a hell of a lot of your streams. And if so, I can only apologise.
Stream a couple of weeks ago, but yeah, Mick and I have not seen him around for a little bit. Deppy Shep as well. I've not seen so much of you around recently. But then I don't know. There's a lot of streamers out there at the moment.
There's a lot of streamers out there at the moment.
I remember like literally 2 months ago, hardly anyone would be streaming, and now everybody's doing it. Yeah.
It's everyone's bored out of their bloody minds, aren't they? We've got to have something to do. So yeah, let's still do streams. Right, where the hell? Oh Christ, you've got to take that off as well. I'll tell you what, this is no longer going to be. You have to take so much off this set. It's unreal.
What's up with this fire pit? It's like a snake coming out and fires that spin around. Do you know what this is going to be?
I don't know. I think this is the bottom of the pagoda. So
yeah, it's part of the pagoda that we're building, but I don't know what this is. Why is there fire that spins around?
There's no Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in the top layer. I'm fine with everything.
Very interesting.
So if you're wondering, Greg, what Sarah's building, she's actually continuing the builds that she started on your channel when we done the Ninjago.
I know it looks really good, Sarah.
Yeah, I hope it looks good when it's built. I really appreciated seeing it in its final form on the stream, so it looked really nice.
Oh yeah, Titanium.
Yeah, Titanium J showed it off, and it looked really cool.
Oh yeah, look.
Yeah, I've got to say it does. Oh, I tell you what, I did buy this week.
Oh, it's the Shadow Theater. Thank you, Titanium J. That's awesome. That makes sense. Yeah.
We do have
Titanium.
You're
going to be proud of me.
You have to put these people in as well. Right?
Yeah.
I got a really cool Ninjago set this week in the south.
And that is actually
pounds off it.
I
got the Titanium. I got the market, the Ninjago market. I think it's called Market Square or Market.
The Gamers Market.
Gamers Market. That's the
one with all the minifigures.
Yeah.
Oh, that one's great. That one's so awesome.
It's so cool. It's got. There's one particular or 2 figures I want in that. One of them looks like the lady from Kill Bill, and there's another one in it that looks like. I'm saying it doesn't look like it is. It's a fact. That Zane. It's got Pink Zane in it.
Yeah, I love Pink Zane. That set is so cool. I love that set.
Yeah, so I can't wait to get that. It's a lot of figures.
Yeah.
Well,
it was like £8 off or something, so it was well worth it.
You could all be proud of me. I actually sat down and watched the entire Ninjago movie, so I'm broadening my horizon.
I've still got to watch it all yet, but I really enjoyed it when I started watching it. I was laughing. What did you think of it?
I still don't have a bloody clue what the hell it's all about. It did not wipe me up to it at all. I'm just like, okay, right. So he's his father, and that's that father, and he's a robot apparently. I'm like, okay, it's pretty good. Don't get me wrong. As a Lego movie, it ticks all the boxes as it should be. But I'm just kind of like, didn't really open my eyes up too much in the jargon. Maybe I should actually watch the TV series. I probably might get into it a bit more there. I don't know.
I think we watched the first season, and we've also seen the movie a lot because I love the Lego movies. But I don't really know the most about all the characters. I just kind of like the look of it, and they're ninjas, so it's cool. Like, it's cool, but
yeah, I'm completely and utterly blindsided to all of this at the moment. So I'm trying. You can't say I'm not trying to broaden my horizon now. I am trying to look into getting into more Lego themes and having a little look to see what it's all about. I am trying my hardest, but at the moment, Star Wars is still kind of like tip, top one. Wow, that is Crease to Kingdom Come. That is.
I think we had also watched the Lego Hidden Side.
I bought Star Wars book today, Darren.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I got the. It was only £12 on Amazon. It's like a one of those illustrative books. It's for Rogue One because I really like Rogue One, so I thought, I'll get that.
Yeah, that is that the. I can't remember now. I can't remember the name of them now, but it's like the. No, it's completely gone out my head.
It's like a DK book. It's like the illustrative guide to a particular movie. And I've got some of the most recent Star Wars ones. But yeah, got that one as well. So I get that. It's got some good stuff in it, man. You know, like Krennic, Vader, Krennic's shuttle, all the Death Troopers. That's also on the front cover of it. That's what drew my attention to it.
Yeah. Every time I play on the PlayStation, me and my friends, we just like play on the PlayStation as the Death Trooper on Battlefront, and they hate it whenever time I play it because I was like, well, I'm playing the Death Trooper. EA says it's the most immersive one, the most interactive one that you're ever going to get. So I'm kind of going around. They can't understand a word I'm saying, so I'm just constantly speaking that kind of.
I love that sound they make though. That's why I really like them. Plus, they look really cool.
Yeah. Oh no, they are really cool. They are really cool. But probably.
Let me ask you a question. I've got a Star Wars question for you.
Ooh, go for it.
So they're in Rogue One, yeah, which is pre A New Hope, and then they turn up in The Mandalorian, which is post Return of the Jedi.
Yes.
So where were they in between?
Enjoying the beaches of Scarif, whatever was left of them. Well, according to the official guide to warfare, which is the book that if you're into Star Wars and you want to know some of the backstory of some of them, that's kind of like the book you want to go to. So these guys are like super special ops, and they're only designed for the highest ranking officer, not highest ranking person. Don't mix them up between the Emperor because he's like next level. So for the highest ranking officer, Krennic was not a highest ranking officer, but because he was in charge of the Death Star, he had extra security. And being that they were so expensive to train and all that kind of stuff, they are really limited in numbers. They did appear in Rebels as well, but again, that didn't make a whole lot of sense why they were in Rebels, because they shouldn't have been. They should never have been in Rebels, but Disney wanted them in. They need to sell those toys, so they ended up in Rebels. But
where is Rebels in it all? Rebels is just before A New Hope as well, isn't it?
Yes,
it must be because the Ghost's in it.
So Rebels is supposed to be like the precursor to the Rebels, so they're kind of like making out the Rebels kind of created the rebellion. Okay, well that's official canon now. The Rebels kind of helped create the rebellion. I'm not 100% sold on that, but okay, it's what we got. I suppose it's better than what the Force Unleashed gave us. That you had this overpowering Jedi Sith person able to do all that kind of stuff, and he looked down on the table, and that's the flag of the rebellion.
Just have interest though. With Rebels, that is all canon, isn't it?
Yeah, that's all canon. So everything that the TV shows, so every TV show is canon, including the Clone Wars. Because obviously that was out before Disney bought it, so that's classed as canon. But every magazine before Disney's takeover has been wiped out, completely gone.
Oh, really?
Everything. And there are some amazing comic books that have disappeared, unfortunately. But I don't blame Disney too much, because obviously you think about it, they're going to want to create their own content. But at the same time, there was a lot of amazing books that have just disappeared, unfortunately. So which some of them now are worth a hell of a lot of money now because, well, they're legends now, aren't they? So I don't understand how this goes. I am absolutely baffled. So I've either put too long the Technic pins in this, or it's just complete, or the cells are made wrong. I do not know. I'm absolutely stumped. So that's supposed to go.
What is it you're trying to do? What you're trying to do?
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm trying to put the cells on, but they're actually too short.
You're sure you have the right one? We made that mistake too, and it was actually the other sail that would fit because they have a little bit of a different size to them.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to work out. I'm just.
And Sarah was like, "Stop doing what you're doing. You're ripping the sails," because I was trying to force it on.
Right, let's try and work out which one's the big one, which one's the smaller one. I know obviously I've got the smaller one. That's on the back there, the guide sail.
Yeah.
Lay it on top of each
So
other.
that one.
In the corner, because one has a red piece at the corner end, and one is white.
Really? Oh
Darren,
yeah, a little red corner.
I'm listening in, by the way. I'm just going to be a bit quiet because my I've just got some tagliatelle to eat.
Yeah, mate. Don't worry about it. No worries.
Supper's ready.
Right, I'm gonna have to really kind of stretch this cell because something does not seem. This is actually. Ah!
This does not seem like a fun process, huh?
No, I'm learning from this experience, so I don't know if I'm gonna turn mine.
Don't believe me. I'm the last person you want to be learning from.
I'm like, maybe I'm not gonna do this.
Oh, maybe this is a bad idea to do this on the stream. What in all kind of holy matrimony is going on here? So are there actually longer Technic pins that I'll put in the wrong area? What?
Oh, tomorrow is Mike and Ike's birthday. Hey, happy birthday in advance, Mike and Ike.
Yes, happy birthday. Yes.
Yeah, that's awesome. And he won't be a teenager anymore.
Ah, he's gonna be a man.
Congrats.
Yeah. So if we don't see you then, if I don't hear from you then, happy birthday in advance.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, happy birthday, Mick and Ike even. A fellow May birthday boy as well, which is cool.
Right. Okay. I think I might have worked out my screw up, and that was actually entirely my fault. Who's
Don't split that
surprised?
sail, Darren. Don't split that sail. You're under pressure now.
It's still not. What? What?
I can feel a drop test coming on.
Oh, I think I can feel it as well. Unless
Greg, don't encourage him.
It could also be the.
After people that tuned in now want to see this drop test.
hang on,
Oh.
little sweet
I think
ponies.
that's
What
actually
the- oh,
the,
hang on.
Technic
Come on,
bar.
solo brick builder. Hashtag drop test.
And I put the 10 on or something like that. And that's how it would never fit that way.
I think what I've done, I think I've worked out what I've done, and I've got a funny feeling I'm putting the wrong cell on here as well. Is that? Oh, come off! Oh crap! There goes the cell. There goes the flag. Is that I think? Yeah, I put the wrong connection piece at the end. That's what I've done wrong. So I've now got to try and find.
We made the same mistake. It's like really confusing. They don't make it very easy. I wish that those were like super, I don't know, like had a color on it you could just peel off or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
Way to identify
it is the Lego way. Right, let's put this. Put that in there. Get in the hole. Come on. No, let's not start that. All right. Hi, Barmer Bricks. Mike and I do not start everyone off saying 15 likes drop test. No, there will be no drop testing. It'll just be me just breaking down and crying. It's still not right. Something.
You're on 14 likes, mate. It's going well.
It's going well. Oh man, it's not going well. It's really not going well. Oh, come on.
15,
That
there we go.
cell is still too short.
Oh
You're
yeah.
using the right sail, aren't you?
What's up?
Darren, are you using the right sail?
Well, that's the thing. So you got one big one, and then loads of smaller ones. And it's almost like it's just not long enough to reach the actual pin. So I'm just kind of wondering, have I put the wrong Technic pin in there? I don't know. I'm going to go grab myself another drink. I'll be right back, and hopefully I can come back with a clearer mind. So
Yeah, another pint of lager and it will work, I tell you.
yeah. Hi, Leon Muller. Thanks for the like. Appreciate it. Right. Greg, if you got time, Greg got the con, or Brett, if Greg's eating, you got the con. I'll be right back.
Actually.
Brett, I'm going to hand it over to you, mate, because I've got a roll in my mouth.
That's fine. How you doing, movie star kitten? Leon Muller, you don't want to see him drop it, mate, because I just don't think it's kind to like a stream to watch a grown man cry.
It took us 8 hours to build that thing, so yeah, you should not drop that on the floor.
No. And I think it would probably fall apart too. It's pretty like bulky and finicky, I feel.
Yeah, no, definitely not a drop test item. Then.
Do people actually do that though? Like test things out by dropping them to see if they break? Is that a legit that people do?
If people do a YouTube channel about Will of Blend, I'm sure they do some weird stuff like that.
I don't know, Sarah Starbrick. I tend to do it just on the fly, and I'm one of those, especially with the trains. I have an 18-month-old. He tries to take the controller out of my hand when I'm playing with the trains with him. And he always does it at the point where the train's about to fall off the table and break into pieces.
That's definitely a test right there. Can an 18
So I just laugh and he goes, oh no. And I just laugh and I think, God forgive me, I've got to rebuild it later. But yeah, I personally, I just, unless it's something really awkward to rebuild, I'm fine about it. If we was talking something about like one of the modulars, then I think, yes, there would be a lot of abusive words coming out of my mouth.
Exactly.
The Palace Cinema probably took me about 8 hours to build. I did 4 hours Christmas Eve and about 4 hours Christmas Day.
Yeah.
And that's out the box. But I wasn't rushing. I don't ever rush with the modulars. They're very
the modulars.
You want to enjoy them as well, don't you, Brett? And to be honest, I can't think of a better way to spend kind of Christmas Eve and Christmas Day and building a fantastic Lego set.
Well, this is the thing, Greg. I started Christmas Eve, I sat down, relaxed. I had my can of Monster, and it was quiet. All the kids were in bed, so I was like, bliss. And it's one of those. The missus likes to have everything to Christmas Day, but I said to her, there's only one condition on that. I said, if you make me wait till Christmas Day, you've got to sit and build it. So with that, she's like, you can have it Christmas Eve.
That's good. Yeah. That, ladies and gentlemen, is what you call good marriage guidance, hints and tips from Brett's Builds.
Aww.
Right, okay.
Sarah can open her Christmas toys whenever she wants to, right?
No, I like to be surprised. I like to wait and do it at the right time.
I'm the evil one who wants to sneak peek.
I love the anticipation. The anticipation is like part of it. Like I like to keep packages sometimes when we get stuff in the mail delivered and not open it because it's just fun to have something to open.
Oh yeah, over there.
Are you about the train?
May or may not be another Lego set in the box somewhere.
I'm Mr. Impatient.
No,
With my
not
first train set. Sorry, Sarah. Go on.
Huh?
With my first train set, my partner bought it
Mm-hmm.
halfway through the year. I had to sit and look at it for 6 months before I was allowed to open it and build it.
Oh, that's a lot of anticipation. That maybe is too much.
6 months.
I told her never to do that again. Yeah, I can't. 6 months was far too long to be sitting looking at it, and yeah.
Yeah, definitely way too long.
That's enough for Lego to reprint it.
It was definitely worth the wait, but yeah, never again. Never again.
Nah, my missus is well and truly well aware that you don't make me wait, so she doesn't.
Yeah, no, you know.
I am too impatient. I'm too impatient. I think that's why now she just gives up now and just lets me buy it and order it online. And then she'll turn around and say, that's your only birthday present or your only Christmas present. I don't care. I'll buy something else later on.
Solo, you so sound like me, mate. It's unreal.
Yeah. Oh, I'm terrible. Absolutely terrible. Right. Where? Okay. So now I've got to take. Christ, you have got to take a lot off this. I'll tell you what, Sarah, there's a lot that you've got to take off this.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm really feeling it after seeing you do it.
Like I said, do not ever use me as a good guide. Never do that. That is a bad idea. That. I'm pretty sure most people would testify on that one as well.
You probably might want to do it in more of a relaxed state than when Darren's building.
Oh, definitely. I always feel like I'm on edge. I'll tell you what, like Greg,
It's tension.
Oh God, this beige is falling apart in my hands. Oh my God! I just dropped a piece down. It's just falling apart.
Are you sure you're not building with butter tonight, Darren?
Oh God, I think I am. I've just got loads of bricks now over the floor, and that's the bit I wanted. Come here.
I feel bad because I like feel the pain, but I also like find it funny.
Yeah, it's just. Oh God, no! It's I thought after just having that little bit of a break, I'll be nice and calm. Bit of woosah, but no, nothing's happened yet.
Hey, it's Rogue Runner. Hi, Rogue Runner.
Rogue Runner, hello, my friends.
Thanks for joining us.
Yes, I'm going to be joining Greg and Rogue Runners. They're going to attempt to build their Slave 1, the UCS Slave 1 live.
Oh, that's a big
live on Saturday, right? And this is going to be absolutely brilliant. If for once, it's not going to be me squirming on the air.
My money's already on Rogue Runner.
Oh,
my money's on Rogue Runner.
He'll be the first to drop. He always is.
All bets are off, folks.
Oh God, yeah, that's gonna be a good stream, that is. But I'll be quite interested to see how far both of you actually get.
Oh well, I was corresponding today with Rogue Runner, and I said, "Do you want to do it over 2 streams, mate, or do you want to just kind of just knock it out and we'll build it all in one?" And he's like, "Yeah, I want to build it all in one." So I'm like, "All right, let's do it."
God, he's a bold one. Very, very bold. Oh.
Yeah, it's going to be good, man. Can't wait to have you there, Darren. It's going to be fun. Yeah. I need you there for your Star Wars skills.
Yeah, I've got a nice little quiz for both of you as well. I'm going to test your knowledge.
I think Rogue Runner especially likes Star Wars questions while he's building.
Yeah, I think someone's
got a light brick.
Yeah, it's the Shadow Theater.
Yeah, it's the Shadow Theater, I guess, but it feels kind of weird. You like kind of push this forward and also crank it, and then it rotates and lights up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh God, no, I didn't put that cell on. What a muppet!
And yes,
I am.
Darren is putting the Barracuda Bay into the bay into the boat.
Oh, someone asked about that. Yeah,
building.
Yeah. Pieces falling off. Yeah, so I am putting the Barracuda out of the bay, but I am severely regretting this now. Oh boy. Right. Okay. So now this is the problem with the instructions. So it get you to start in the middle of the ship, and then without any kind of warning, jump straight to the front of it.
Yes.
That's weird.
It's not the best.
Doesn't feel very intuitive.
No, I've just realised that. I just started pulling other bits off, and I just realised, hang on a second, I've just put that all together. Right. We're having a good attempt at it. Right. So now I've got to take that off.
Oh.
Okay, so now split off. Oh, shit. Come on, there we go.
This has this little screen that we're just going to slide in there. It's not a sticker. It's just like a plastic screen.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, that's a little bit like when I made up Firefang, the Ninjago Firefang. It used some. It's like vinyl. It's like a very thin vinyl. It works well though.
I don't really
So what's
get
that? So what's that for then?
the Shadow Theater.
You
Well,
guess-
no, that little piece that is that just for a
you
cinema then?
make sure it lines up properly, and then flip it. Those red. Brown.
This doesn't really look right though. It's
Yeah.
like really wiggly.
Yeah, no. You can move this up. Look, like
Huh?
you move this up, it will be firmly shut in.
well, okay.
So
Let me move my ninjas. So, oh,
there you
yeah, I got it.
and then you can
Look,
rotate.
so when the light goes on, the people show through, and then you can.
Yeah,
Wow,
that's
hey,
the one. You got it. It's
Oh,
really effective, isn't it?
That's kind of cool, actually.
That's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, surprisingly, it kind of is. Huh? But this feels a little weird, though.
Hi, Building with Steve, and hi, Robin Hall. Robin Hall says this is my favourite streamer ever. I can't see Greg.
Now, Robin, I know you don't mean that.
Yeah,
Right, okay. So have I put 2 big cells on the wrong place? I
it's a little.
don't know.
Does this feel better? Like, look, it can just rip it off.
Well, it's supposed to be like.
But look, if you pull this way, it looks like it's gonna rip off. Oh, I did rip it off.
Yeah, you ripped it off.
Oops. Oh no! Can you fix it?
There's nothing you can do. It's just hot out, isn't it?
I can't abide the heat. I hate heat. I'd rather be freezing cold than hot.
Well, you're from America. Isn't
Yeah.
it always hot there, isn't it?
Well, in some parts, my parents.
Not if
Live,
you're from Alaska.
it's always
Yeah.
hot in Florida.
Wow, apart from
But I used to live in Ohio, and it's pretty cold there most of the time.
Oh, is it? All right, okay.
I
Yeah.
didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't know that either.
I think the only place that gets colder than Ohio is like North Dakota. All that snow. Snow up to your knees.
Well, there's also Alaska.
Yeah, but Alaska doesn't really I mean, it counts, but it's not what I usually think of when I think about the continental US because it's not part of the big continent.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so that's
Trying to see what Brett is doing. He's getting stuff out. I'm intrigued by what's happening with this bucket. Is that just random stuff that you bought from that lady's shop?
I have a drawer for plates, especially when I'm building things. I like very long plates, the unusually long ones, as a rule.
Like the one
Yeah,
for trucks?
drawer plates.
Like those long skinny ones?
Yeah,
Yeah, I like those too. Those are nice.
I use the 2x18 for the train tracks era. They're the biggest ones I can find.
Did you say that's on Instagram or where? On your YouTube channel?
Yeah, all the trains are on my Instagram.
Yeah, I have to see that. That sounds cool.
They're actually all behind me.
And I like trains.
oh, Bratsville is the man for you then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. That's cool.
I want to get the Hogwarts Express, and maybe somewhere down the line, I don't know, maybe build a small train set and maybe even motorize it as well. I think Greg from GJ Bricks has motorized his version. So I might be doing that.
Yeah, I think judging by the look at it, it doesn't look too bad. It just looks fiddly, and it looks like you've got to take a lot of bits and bobs off it. But
Yeah, I like that. That's cool. I like these trains. I'm trying to look. So I'm getting like really
Oh.
close to the computer screen, like,
I'll tell you, I'll put them on big screen so you can have a little look.
Oh yeah, thank you.
There you go. So you can have a look at Brett's incredible collection.
Let me try and do better with the camera. But
It's good because now people can't see me anguish over this now.
Keep an eye on the green one.
Oh yeah.
Yay. Love it. Oh, Brett, I love stuff like this.
Cool. It looks good. Very smooth.
Oh,
Brett, how many different ways is there to control trains?
I'll be honest, Greg. I've only got the controllers that come with the trains.
Okay.
I like the idea of the phone app, but I fear that it would be too many to control at once.
Yeah. You stick with one system, yeah? That's what I would do.
I have 4 individual controllers, one for each train, and I only ever run 2 at one time because of them being on obviously different channels.
Yeah.
So I don't want, like, for argument's sake, 1 and 3 to interfere with 2 and 4.
Yeah.
It's
Can I ask you a really boring question?
Go on.
What's your favourite train?
Well, out of all of them,
Yeah. Have you? Or maybe your favourite style of train? Do you like steam trains, diesel trains, or electric trains?
I think because as a child I never had a train set, I'm reliving it in my Lego. I don't know, it's come out. But my favourite would definitely be the white passenger train, purely because it's the first one. And it's the one I spoke about earlier that my partner made me wait 6 months. I knew it was in the cupboard and I had to wait 6 months before I could be on.
That's cool, man. That's cool and mean at the same time.
Yeah, I like this one a lot. It looks good and it's very classic looking.
Yeah, it is.
Again,
I like that
well,
one. Yeah, exactly.
Brett, it reminds me of the Bullet.
Yeah, it looks nice. It's very sleek.
the blue one behind it is this year's high speed, and then behind that I've got another diesel, which I can show you.
Yeah, I have the yellow passenger train, but I haven't built it yet. That yellow blue one.
Sarah, what train have you got?
I have the yellow passenger train.
Yeah, that looks
The
good.
blue yellow one or the all yellow one, Sarah?
No, I have a new yellow passenger train. It's,
Yeah, the yellow blue one that is.
Yeah,
not
yeah.
the white one. The recent one with the powered up function. Or whatever.
yeah, that one. That's the one I have, but I haven't built it yet. I just really wanted it because it looks like the Dutch trains. Because I'm in the Netherlands and the trains here are yellow, so they look like that to me.
I do like the blue one, but I don't know if you know this, Sarah. You don't actually get third carriage for the blue one.
The end piece, you mean? Like the... Yeah, I know. You have to get two of them, but I only have one. Ooh.
I don't know if you can see on the screen, there's the two that come with it. Obviously, the powered functions front section and the middle section. And yes, I'm quite fortunate to have the other section as well.
Yeah, that one looks really nice when you have two. And is the white passenger train, does that also, you need to have two sets to make it look like that? Or did it come with a front and a back?
No, the white one was actually front and back and the middle section, I think.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And then the high-speed one, the diesel that's just gone down the track is actually secretly the blue train, because I bought it last year on Black Friday. I paid half price. And because I already had the blue train, I had the train, so I used all the power functions and bought another carcass, which is the green diesel, which is going up and down.
Do those cargo trains, are they the ones that come with the bowls? I thought that there was a cargo train. Am I crazy? That there was like a train that came with like a cow or a bull?
Yeah, that was one of the cargo trains.
There was a cargo train that came with a bull.
Not the most recent one, but the one before it. But I can't really remember the shape of the train. I just remember that.
Yeah, I don't remember which train that was. But I like the cargo trains too. I just like the trains, all of them, because they move and they look cool and they feel good to build, I feel like. I don't know. It just feels... I don't know why it feels so good to make a train. It just does.
Yeah, I got to say so. I feel the same as you.
Like I'm trying to come up with the words, but I don't know why. It just feels nice.
Maybe you start to bring a little bit of motion to your builds. That's what I want to build one for. Because Brett, I've seen there's a train set that's been out and about for a little while now, and every now and again it really discounts heavily. I think it's a train set that comes with quite a lot of track as well. Is there any particular one out at the moment that you'd recommend?
with any train set, the common problem is, and this is something I found as soon as I got into trains, the first set when it was bought for me was just an oval track. And after 3 minutes of the train going round, my brain's doing backflips, creating parts for. So I would say start off with a basic set, get a powered function set. Then if you want to convert to Hogwarts, you can buy the shell, put the shell on the power function. Then, obviously, if you want to make it any bigger, Greg, you can obviously buy extra track and whatnot. I mean, eBay's your friend. You can get job locks on there. That's what I do.
Mate. Yeah, thank you. Nice one, Brett. I know you're basically my go-to UK dude for trains. You know that, don't you?
I don't know anybody else that has Lego trains.
Oh, there's you got to check him out. There's a guy called Greg. Funny enough, it's a great name in Australia. He's called GJ Bricks, and honestly, Brett, he does some fantastic stuff with his train sets. He's converted the Hogwarts Express, which is why I'm kind of thinking of getting it. So when I
Greg, is that the guy that does the videos where the train is going through all the environments?
Oh, I don't know actually. I haven't actually watched one of his videos for a little while. I've got. It's weird because I've got one of every time he brings out a video, I get a message saying he's brought it out. So I know what he's doing, but I just haven't watched his videos. But I really like Greg. Greg is a top guy. I just haven't watched a video of his for like a few weeks or something like that.
I thought we watched those, and they were really cool.
Yeah. Greg is a really cool guy. He's actually English, but he now lives in Australia.
Oh, really? Oh, that's interesting.
In fact, he used to live in Essex, like not too far away from where I used to once live in Essex.
Oh, that's very interesting.
But yeah, no, it's really cool. So I definitely want to get myself a train at some point. I might when I buy the 3-in-1 creator set, I might buy the Hogwarts Express then, because Brett, that Hogwarts Express is just a nice train to look at anyway, isn't it?
It is, Gregor. And if I'm honest with you, I've noticed that I tend to see the Hogwarts train very cheap.
Yeah, it discounts a lot.
Yeah.
I think I can get it for about £53, something like that.
Because I said to Solo before we come live on the stream, my partner earlier today, I was upstairs and I picked up half of a Harry Potter figure, and my partner looked at me and went, "What's that?" I said, "It's one of your Harry Potter figures." She said, "Right, it's all got to come downstairs, Brett." I'm like, "Oh no, well, we're going to talk about Harry Potter."
Hey, Craggle, how you doing?
Craggle.
Got the Craggle.
Hey.
Hi.
I put a tweet out. Craggle, thanks for liking my tweet that I just put out. I just put a tweet out saying that you're live, Solo. So.
Oh, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
It's nice to do a midweek stream.
Yeah, I don't know how long. Obviously, like I was saying to you, I don't know how long. Obviously, I'll be able to keep up a midweek stream. It's obviously while I'm off work, but obviously it's annoying for people that are at work, like yourself. I obviously can't speak for Sarah and Brett, but yeah, I was like, if people want to join, people can join, for as long as obviously I'm not putting anyone out. I don't want to put anyone out, but yeah,
it's a bit like Saturdays, mate. You can't always help it. I like the fact that you stream on a Wednesday anyway. I mean, I don't only have the camera on, but I'm my studio's all in bits at the moment, and I'm just putting together a video that's coming out tomorrow. So
yeah, I've got the video coming out tomorrow as well.
What video you got coming out tomorrow?
God, I nearly tipped the whole thing over. I've got the helmets coming out tomorrow.
You're doing all three?
Yeah, doing all three, all in one. Because Craggle's one made me laugh. You got to check out Craggle's one. He done the pet one.
Yeah, never show off a helmet and hold a camera at the same time.
Yeah, that made me laugh. That was great. And he knocked off the visor.
Craggle, you're quite right. It was Instagram, not Twitter.
Is that a short piece? That seems.
Craggle says it's blooming boiling here in Wales. But blimey, Craggle, you want to be on in the south of the UK? I think he said Wales. Then you want to be in the south, mate. But I'm not joking. It's like a proper hot summer's day.
It is toasty, absolutely toasty. I mean, I don't know whether you can hear, but I've got the fan bouncing out on my back here, and it's not doing absolutely nothing.
good,
Why have I
man.
got another long bit? What the hell is this? Why just put a complete and utter?
15 steps they
Ah.
say, or 30 steps they say in the manual, but this seems like a horrible process.
Am I crazy? I thought that Kai was the one who had a scar on his eyebrow. But Jay should be in blue, right?
Wrong
Brett,
order.
are you gonna give that name for that boat that you're building?
I don't know.
I was going to call it drop test 1, but with Way Solo just flinched again. I don't think it's a good idea.
Yes,
Oh,
you're
this-
making me nervous tonight.
Oh, this is really doing. I tell you what, I thought this would be a nice, calm, beautiful little stream, but this is actually starting to really stress the living out of me. It really is. It's.
Aaron,
Ah.
thing that is definitely not synonymous with you. It's calm streaming. It's that's why we love you, man.
Oh God, this. I mean, I thought this would just be a gorgeous little build. Yeah, I mean, because I remember when we spoke to Eminem, and he says, "Oh yeah, it'll take you roughly about half an hour to put it together." I'm like, this is no way, mate. You are talking out of your absolute chat, mate. This is not a half an hour build. This is ridiculous. Sorry, Sarah, but I don't recommend it.
No, I'm
You haven't got
doing that
instructions
now.
for like some sort of 1990s pirate ship.
Oh God, I'm kind of wishing now that I actually just got my Mandalorian Starfighter out now and just built that, because that would be a damn sight better.
I'm
Here,
glad I
Brett,
didn't try to do the same thing because I was tempted to when you said you were going to do it. I was like, maybe we should do the same thing, but man, I'm glad I didn't know.
Yeah, well, to be honest with you, Sarah, it could be just me. Generally, is just me. I do get myself stressed out quite easily, but
No, we had problems when we were building it anyways, though, with the sails and like the stuff. It was
Yeah, we lost like 45 minutes because we had to rebuild the sails and stuff like that.
I don't think it's just you. It might be part of it that it's you, but I don't think it's all just part of it.
yeah, I think it's a good chunk of it. That is me. I think this is not. I've had funner experiences. Put it that way. This is. I must admit. Now that's too bloody short. What the hell?
we love you, Solo. That's why we love you, mate.
This is taking the absolute biscuit. This is.
I tell you what, though, if I was on a ship, if I was on a cruiser, I definitely wouldn't want to be on a ship that its sails are set up like that, though. And I've got to confess,
Oh no, definitely not.
they will go backwards.
Is that supposed to? Hang on a second. I'm just now switching a load of pieces over now, just kind of praying that this is going to work. I've got a sneaky suspicion. I've probably got people on there who's probably built this, and they're probably just saying in the chat, "You stupid twat! This is an easy one."
Well, you have got Sarah. She's built one on a live stream before, isn't she?
Yeah.
She built. Yeah, she done what I done.
Yeah.
So Sarah, how long did it take? How many streams did it take you to do it? How many hours did it take you to build this
That was
stream up on a?
3 streams, and I think it took like 8 hours, right?
8 hours.
It was like 8
15
hours.
minutes,
Yeah. 8 or
Yeah,
9.
I wasn't alone. That's all right. Then.
No, it was a long time. That took a long time to put that thing together.
Yeah, I done my one over. So I think my streams were about an hour and a half to 2 hours in length, and I took my one over the entire week.
Yeah. It
So,
takes a long
yeah,
time to build it. And I had 2
I did.
people, so I have extra hands.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's just me, myself, and Irene were doing this one, and no one else. Right, hang on a second. Right, where in all George Foreman has that disappeared to now? Oh, stop getting caught on the anchor, for God's sake. Right, I think I might be actually trying to make some ground now. Let's try and have a go on that one. So let's plumb you into there.
Right, Darren,
So
I'm
I've
gonna have
got-
to boot because I've got to make some headway into this video and check it out. So I'm gonna need.
Yeah, no worries, my friend. No worries. Thanks for coming along. Thank you very much. No worries.
Thanks for having me, Darren. It's been really nice to be here. It's been lovely to see you, Sarah, and Mike over there in the background. I keep hearing him every now and again. I can see
Yeah, he's over there.
Paris there as well. Brett's Brett's builds. This is our first encounter live on stream before.
It is.
It
I've
is.
really enjoyed
Yes.
it. I've really enjoyed picking your brains, Brett.
Anytime, Greg. Anytime.
All right,
It's all
man.
because
All right,
you-
you three, take care. Have a lovely day, and
too.
enjoy the rest of the evening. It's still got blue skies out there, which is nice.
Nice,
Been great to
of
see
course.
everybody. Cut Craggle, that 327th Trooper. That's a cool name. I like him. That he's new. Not seen him before. Great to have you here,
Ah.
mate. And Mika Nike Productions by London Bridge Bricks. Yeah, thanks for having me, guys. Garligade, lovely to see you on the stream as always. Take care, everybody. Thanks for having me. And yeah, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, everybody. Take care. And well, I'll see you Friday, Saturday, and maybe Sunday. Take care.
Yeah. No worries, my friend. See you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
There we go. That was Greg. But don't forget, his channel is down on the description below. So if you haven't seen him before, go check him out. Just put that in there. Right. Okay. Right. So the ship is actually together, but it's. I think there's got to be something on the back to hold this actually together. And I'm missing a bloody cell. Where the hell's that gone? Oh, it's right in front of me. So now it's got to go.
Is it really
You
your
tell
first
me.
time streaming, Brett?
Not my first time streaming, Sarah. My first time on anybody else's stream.
Ah, okay. So do you do a lot of live streaming on your own channel?
Yeah, I tend to. If I feel the need or I have a set kicking around, which I said to Solo, I happen to have two sitting on the floor now. So if I feel the need, I just switch the camera on and just start streaming.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it. Right. Okay. I think I'm actually starting to get somewhere, but this front cell here seems very, very taut. So something horribly wrong has gone wrong here.
I don't know. It's
Um,
looking better to me. I think it looks kind of right.
It's well, it's not quite there yet, but I'm starting to work out where some of my mistakes have gone and where other ones haven't. But I'll tell you what, these top cells, the ones that you have to put the Technic pins through, they are tight.
Hmm.
Really tight. I'm kind of scared of ripping the cells, but that's how it is. There's no other way it can go. So sorry everyone, I will check out the chat in just 2 seconds, but I just want to get this cell on. Oh, this is stressing me out. It's not only stressing me out, it's actually making me nervous because I've had to take a bit off the bottom of it because I kept knocking the bloody ship over all the damn time.
I think in the chat, everybody just said goodbye to Greg. I don't really see. Let's see. I don't see anything else.
Nah, that's all right, and that's cool. Right, so I think I've got to swap that one. Oh, I don't bleeding know. Right, sorry. I'm going to chat with you guys for a minute. I'm going to cool down off that one. That's annoying me.
Says that he gives London some credit because he pronounced his name better than M&R pronounced it. Now I'm curious how M&R said it. I just say
Okay,
Micah, like Micah, because Micah.
Micah. All right, let's go out of the chat. Let's see what have I missed. I don't want to miss anything. Got to make sure I speak. Oh yeah. To answer your question, Garligade, I think it's definitely better to leave it as the island. I definitely leave it as the islands. It's a bit of a crying shame that because the island's now down here in absolute bloody pieces now. So I've got an else. That's another job for me after the stream because I'm not going to bother with that now. It's just making me cry as it goes on. Sarah, Greg is asking, how is your temple coming along?
Yeah, it's coming. It's definitely coming along. I think we were built like this bottom part with this really weird and kind of flimsy light brick mechanism. I don't know if he was here for that earlier when we because I knocked some stuff off.
Yeah, I saw that bit go off.
Yeah, it's kind of like hard when I push on this. It doesn't. Hey, this isn't working anymore. Oh, it's kind of really wonky.
You need to
now.
use two hands and you need to put it on the
Yeah,
camera.
but it's like really wonky. I don't know. It's kind of wonky.
Oh my lord.
It is very wonky.
Hey, it's not me. Hey.
No, I think it's your fault. I blame being on this stream.
I would have. I would as well. Right. See you later, Garla Gay. Thanks for coming along.
Oh,
As
bye.
always, it's always a pleasure to see you. Enjoy your film. Yeah.
And I am good with names. I used to be a substitute teacher, so I always was like really careful pronouncing people's names because you can really embarrass people saying names wrong. I don't always get them right, but I try really hard.
I'm always getting names wrong all the damn time. I think it's also because I got this weird accent going on as well, so everything always comes out sounding a little bit weirder than what it generally is. It's got this West Country London northern accent that generally comes through, and no one can understand what the hell I'm saying sometimes. I don't like how the back of this ship is going on. There's got to be something that holds that together because that seems very flimsy. I'm going to put these on it because I know I'm going to pick it up and I'm going to snap it in half. There we go. Let's just put those on there. Lovely stuff.
Make sure it clicks in first. Just click it in.
Well, I think part of the problem is that it's got like gears on it, and so the gears you have to.
No, but you're not supposed to like do
Like,
this side.
no, but like if you see like when you push on this, it's gotta like line up properly. You can't really see it that well, but it has to line up with these gears to sort of like work properly.
I know, Craggle, you all voted to keep this as the bay, but I'm only literally doing this just for room. That is the only reason why I'm actually turning this into the ship, so I can get rid of all this stuff, put it up in the loft. But I am going to do the stupid thing and put it all back together as the bay on another stream. So,
are you really?
Yeah, I'm gonna be the idiot and do that.
Oh wow!
Oh god, I'm such an idiot.
I think we want to turn it into the boat to see how the boat looks, and then turn it back into the bay as well, right?
I don't know. Now I don't have to. If you're gonna do it, I can just see what you do and be like, okay, all right, because.
Okay, let's not do that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
someone's gonna do it.
Yeah. Oh, you'd be damn sure I'll do something stupid like that. Don't worry about that. Have no fear, for I am here to do something utterly ridiculous. And I've lost a cell again. Why does that cell keep coming off? Oh my god! Oh, there it is. Oh god. Yes, I will be putting this back to its original form, as the idea set was fully intended to be as the bay. So I will keep it that way. Hopefully. But at the moment, I'm dying a little inside just by doing this.
Has anybody ever had a light brick die?
I haven't seen one yet. My one's still working, so the mildest one is still working. So I've got a little Mace Windu that you push his head and his lightsaber lights up, and that's really old and it still works. So, yeah, that's pretty old. So,
anybody ever had a light brick die? Anybody
yeah.
Feel free.
See you later, Mike and Ike.
Oh, bye, Mike and Ike.
See you later, Mike and Ike. Butchop, welcome, my friends, and Cy O'Connor as well. Hello.
Oh, awesome. Hey.
Got Cy O'Connor as well. He put some good content up today, Solo. If you haven't seen it.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, I just got to leave a little comment, little cheeky comment down in there. Light bricks die. So building with Steve says light bricks die if you use them enough, but you can change the batteries quite easily as well.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Butt Chopped I see says the same thing, that he's had to replace the batteries in a modern light brick.
Yeah, I don't know how I change it in the Mace Windu. I don't know how you do that, because I think the battery, the actual thing must be in the lightsaber, because obviously you got to put them together. Well, you can actually pull them apart, so I don't know how that really works. So, but so far it still works anyway, but he mostly just sits over there, so he doesn't really get used.
Yeah, that's why I'm curious, because I want to know how much you really have to use something like to make it die.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we've got to find some kids and find out on that one, because my ones never get used. Maybe maybe actually the Mace Windu one I've had for a long time. So, and I would have used it while I was a kid, while I was a little baby running around chewing on his head. Not that I was even out then anyway, but yeah, I'm still a baby at heart.
I got some old Harry Potter sets from somebody, and some of the pieces were obviously like chewed on by their kids. They had like little chew marks on some pieces.
Yeah, I recently just bought a Lego set off eBay, and it came in with some of the bricks that like it's been swirled around in someone's mouth. Like, okay, yeah, it looks like it's been nibbled on quite a bit. I was like, right, okay, right. Let's just put these in the sink and just like disinfect the whole thing because it looks pretty disgusting.
I mean, it was like every minifigure face, especially Dumbledore. His face, for whatever reason, was just completely chewed apart. Like it's just all chew marks right on the face.
Oh no.
Like he had a horrible accident, my Dumbledore did, because he just looks messed up.
Buttchop says he reckons that the mace window is not changeable. Okay, all right. Brick 25, hello. Building with Steve. I'm jealous of those of the Barracuda Bay. I didn't order the Bay when it came out. It's been out of stock ever since.
Buttchop says he got the haunted house this morning.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Cool. That's super cool.
Is that out now, is it? I thought that was out in...
No promo, no gift with purchase, no VIP points. So
we didn't order it. Yeah, we did not get it because they have no promo. So it's going to be there. But it's cool.
Yeah, isn't there a rumor that there's going to be a promo out for this Monkey Kid set as well in there? But I mean, if anything, now what I saw on BFAB's thing, I'm not. It's nothing really out there screaming for me to actually go out and buy it. So I'm kind of like
the Year of the Rat one, right? We built the dog. Year of the Dog.
Oh, is it Year of the Rat? Is that the promo for Monkey Kid?
Yeah.
But
no.
70 euros.
From what I mean, obviously this is only rumor sets, but I mean, for what I've seen, it looks like it's just a poly bag, a promo poly bag that just comes with the Monkey Kid on a bike, and like.
Oh really? I haven't seen that one yet.
Something later on, it makes sense.
But I'm guessing, but judging by what he was saying, that looks like you got to. I think you can only buy the mech to get that. I don't know. Obviously, no one really knows. So.
Well, what's the price point on the mech, anyways?
I think if you want the biggest mech, I think it's like 120 euros. I think it is 130 euros. To be fair, I know it sounds expensive, but they're saying it is almost as big as the Voltron set, which is absolutely ginormous. So,
really?
So if that's true, then it could be worth it. I would guess. I don't know. I haven't checked out to see how many prices are the piece count on it yet, because I'm more interested in buying the Technic Ducati set at the moment. So that's the set I'm going for over the Monkey Kid set. Now, probably a lot of people are going, "What is wrong with me?" But I'm a massive motorbike fan, so I'm having that before I get any. Yes, I know you are as well. Yeah, so. It's a shame. I really hope one day they're going to come out of a Kawasaki, because I had one of those when I was able nearly enough to kill myself on a motorbike. I haven't owned one now in a while.
And now you're not allowed to anymore because you've got a kid.
Well, you would say that, but the trouble is, I just end up going out and buying one, and what I think what ultimately worries my missus is like the quality of bikes that I buy. Because I had a Yamaha RD 350, my first one. That was my very first bike, and the rear brake didn't work on it. And being a mechanic, I couldn't be bothered to repair it, so I just ended up going around using the front brake most of the time. If I kick it hard enough, the rear brake would cut in. But it was a terrible bike. Holy shit.
I had a friend who was like the safest person in the world, like Mr. Safety, and he started getting into motorcycles. And I was so scared for him because he fell off that thing and he crashed it so many times. I was so worried for his life.
Oh yeah, you got to have the right frame of mind. You got to be a lunatic up here to get on a bike.
Oh, definitely. He crashed it a lot. He was always telling me like, "Oh, I crashed again," and I was like, "Oh no, like you're gonna kill yourself." But
it's more. I always find it's more the road users are the more dangerous people than actually being on the bike. That's what everyone kept telling me. But
in the U.S., especially people with cars, they don't care. They'll just run you over. It's crazy.
Really, yeah. I mean, I done a road trip. This was quite a few years ago. So we done a road trip from here down to the West Country, and then we caught a ferry over to the continent. And I think we got into Calais,
Mhm.
So we caught an overnight ferry over to Calais, and we jumped on our bikes and we got off there. I think we got onto the main motorway, and we're like, you know what? Let's go back to where it's safe. Because I tell you, I've never felt so scared in all my life is getting onto a French motorway and just like it's not so much it's not so much them, it's the more the taxi drivers that they just woof out in front of you. They don't even look, you just come out in front of you, and then they flip you off because they think they got the right. It's like, well, hang on a second, it's like, and you can't even speak to them because obviously it's a completely different language. So just end up turning around. We end up catching the next overnight ferry to get back across, and we've never done it since.
No, and you're not going to speak English to the French.
No.
No.
Yeah, definitely not.
That's not going to fly.
No. So that was an experience that we're never going to go through for a long time. But
I hear cross country motorcycling is really nice though. Like it's very relaxing, I guess.
I'm sure if you get onto the back roads or onto the little areas around there, I'm sure it's absolutely gorgeous driving around there. I mean, I think for a motorcycle rider going down country lanes, going round, there's nothing better. But on the highways, on the main roads, oh my God, I swear to God, some of us must have lost some of our body weight driving around there because, wow, that was just getting out of the ferry, getting out of Calais, and we just kind of turn around and out we go. That was that. So we did think about going out, like, grin and bear it, let's get over to the Nürburgring and let's possibly go kill ourselves on a bike over there. But we thought, you know what, I think we'd kill ourselves before we even get there. So it was just
a motorcycle.
Yeah, if you want.
Sorry.
Yeah, right. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, right.
To be honest, having a motorbike really makes you kind of what's the right word for it? Appreciate the road a lot more. It really does. It's just such an awesome experience, and I think you become safer on a bike because obviously you're more aware of what's going around you. So for as long as you've got that kind of mindset, you really have got to do two things at the same time though. Look out for road users and drive and have fun.
Yeah, I just think it's fun. I like the feeling of the wind like whipping on you, and it just feels nice, and you feel like free, like almost like you're flying when you're riding those. I don't know.
Craggle says Cardiff cyclists are the worst. No helmets, lights, or high vis, jump red lights, swerving in and out of between cars. Is that right? That's push bike cyclists. Oh, the worst. Absolute worst. Mate.
I need the little boys' room. 2 seconds.
Yeah, go for it, man. Yeah, go for it, man. That's all right. It's cool.
You shall not go.
Yeah, I know. I got up a little while ago and got coffee and stuff. I don't say anything. I'm just like, bye.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, I appreciate you on a stream. When you gotta go, you gotta go.
Yeah, of course.
And something
Is the boat finished?
I'm gonna say yes because it's just done my absolute Sweden now. So, I think the front sail is definitely wrong because, like, you look how taut it is up here. I don't know whether you can see it. It's really taut there. So, and the problem is there's no other length to it. So I'm gonna have to look in.
I'm pointing to the screen, which you can't see, but it's kind of looks a little weird in the middle there.
It's really weird. It's not
a little weird.
It's not quite right. So I think after the streams are over, once everyone's had sick and tired of streaming, I'm gonna have to kind of look and see what the bloody hell I've done wrong. Because I've got a funny feeling I've put some bricks in the wrong places. I don't know. I really don't know. But I'm gonna have to just sit down and just use my own thoughts and do a quiet drop test offline. When I say quiet drop test, just launch it over my balcony.
It's up to Sarah.
Oh, it's just something annoying about it. It's just
Well, the bottom part looks good. Like it looks nice, but the sails are a little wonky. But
it's even like the front sail here as well. I mean, because it shows in the picture it's not supposed to touch. It's just that one there. Just unless I've got that on upside down, but then that rope there then wouldn't look right. So that's got to be right. I don't know. I think that's supposed to be more further away, but because that there is so taut, it's pulled it right in. So I generally don't know at this moment in time, but yeah, I've walked away from it for the time being. I hate you. It's just,
What do you
oh,
have, you know?
Mike wants to know what you have separate.
sorry.
Like, what pieces are separate now? Like, is there a lot of leftovers since you put it into the
So
boat?
this is the leftovers. So
Oh,
all that there.
Okay, that's
is-
not actually as much as I thought.
Oh, it's all the
All the greenery
Yeah.
stuff,
the
like
all
the
on the boat.
Yeah, so there's a lot of greenery parts. Obviously the lovely printed pieces are off. Yeah, it's not. I mean, mostly you just have to pull off these big bits here, which ain't too bad because then you don't have to strip it all down. And obviously putting on the leaves ain't too bad, but you don't have to take too much off. But it's weird that you got to take the bottles out. It doesn't say to put the bottles back. It's a bit weird that, but I'm going to put the bottles back on there.
All those empty pieces would reassemble onto something that you could put on the bay part,
yeah.
building or something. Because
I would. I'm pretty sure you'd be able to put it as scatter around the bay. I'm pretty sure you'd be able to do something with them. You could just make the bay just look dirty if you really wanted to. But I mean,
it still looks like it's going to take up like a lot of space because it still looks pretty tall.
yeah, it's going to take up a lot of space, but obviously it's the profile, which obviously is what I need, you know, because obviously now it's a lot slimmer instead of having two gigantic base plates, kind of like, as you know, kind of like in that kind of shape. I can now push it to right to the back of the shelf and now put stuff around it because I've got quite a lot of. I want to try and get some of my older sets down here and bring them down here, but I can't do that because obviously there's the sheer profile of it. The trouble is I've got the bloody Saturn V rocket over there as well, which is again a bloody awkward shape because obviously it's, you know, that is long and it sits on its own stand. I did try and stand it up tall, like nice and straight, but yeah, my daughter came along and quite quickly smashed that into a billion pieces.
Oh,
Because yeah, I stood it up tall on the shelf. I was like, yeah, that looks gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I might actually build like a nice platform to go alongside there. You know, get a load of railway roller coaster track and just kind of build it up around side there. And next, you know, she came running across there, threw the ball at it, and then run straight into the shelf.
oh.
Bang! It just went. It just. Yeah, disintegrated. But lucky enough, that is such a fun. If you've got that set, that is a really great idea set. That is really good. That is, but it's big. You got to bear that in mind. It is massive, absolutely ginormous. Oh, where am I going to put all these pieces? Should really actually rebuild the bay again. I think that's what I'm going to do because I have absolutely trashed this bay just for one bloody stud. And this is.
Oh, awesome. Butt Chop says that he's going to get the set that I'm building in the mail tomorrow from Kevin Hinkle. That's awesome. That's really
that is cool. Yeah, that is nice.
I'll be interested to know what Butt Chop's thoughts are on it because I've had it for a while. I think I got it around my birthday like a couple years ago.
Yep.
When was that? 2?
Yeah,
3?
Early 2018.
2 years? 3 years ago? I don't know. I've had it for a while and I've always been like, man, I want to build that set, but I just was saving it and I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. I don't know. It's super pretty when it's built though, as a model piece. It's gorgeous.
It looks
Really
massive.
pretty. But the build is, I don't know, this part that I keep breaking when I'm playing with it, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
It looks pretty big from what I've seen of it, especially when Titanium had it on there. It looks quite big.
The other buildings are right here.
Yeah, the other buildings are over there, but the pagoda is the biggest piece. That's okay.
Okay. Let's put these. So what the ruddy? What in all monkey farts has happened here? I think that's not supposed to go.
Are you trying to rebuild just the bay?
Yeah, I'm just rebuilding the bay because I've absolutely smashed the bay to pieces. And I don't know what the hell I've done. I've done something catastrophically. Oh, sod it. It can go there. It looks okay there. I don't care anymore.
Oh, cool. Butt Chop says he's going to modularize his Aerijitsu temple. Oh,
I thought he would do something like that with his because he's
really cool. Yeah.
Have you seen his little city that he's? Well, I say not little, but his mock city that he's got.
No, I
Oh.
haven't gotten to see that yet.
Oh my god, that is absolutely amazing. Really is. I mean, when he picked it up, he just disappeared behind it. It's ginormous, and
Oh wow.
it's like a lava fire pit, and I think it's like a fire cave. Yeah, it looks incredible. It really does look good. So I'll definitely, if he's got it on his channel, definitely try and have a little look at that. It's really cool.
Yeah, I definitely will have to do that because I really like modulars and city buildings and stuff. That's cool. I'm going to be really interested in what he does with his Erajitsu then. That's really cool sounding.
So I remember right, I think Buttchop actually built that to, correct me if I'm wrong, Buttchop, you actually built that to go to a show. If I remember right, I think that's what you said. He built it out. Yeah, I think they had like a theme. I think it was all right. I think it had some sort of theme. And yeah, it was really incredible. Oh yeah, and I would recommend if you do build the ship, Sarah, rip that off the bottom off the front of the ship, because you will knock it over like I just did.
Good to know.
Because otherwise, yeah. But I'm pretty sure now, after you see me crying over this set, I'm pretty sure you're not going to build it now.
I don't think I am, at least not for a while. I think I'm going to leave it alone.
Yeah, it would be a very wiseable thought, that's because
I just don't feel confident about it anymore.
It's probably just me, Sarah. Don't put it that way. It's probably just me. It generally is. Sometimes I make a meal out of a molehill. I really do. But it's just something not right on the front of this ship. I don't like it.
I'm sure we'll change it over at some point, but I'm not in a rush.
Nah. Yeah, I mean, that's the only reason why I built this. I'm going to put that there.
The castle was for Brick World Chicago, but
that's right. That's right. Yeah.
Brick World Chicago.
That's right. I knew it's just something. I'm going to put that there. Does that torque that up a bit more? It does, sort of. Still, that is super tight. Oh, I don't have a flying monkey because that cell's still not right. It needs to be.
Meanwhile, I like how Brett is just like calmly, like, moving along.
Yeah, he's the sound of reason on my chat for me at the moment.
Yeah, exactly. It's very calm energy. Oh, that looks nice.
So now
are those long brown pillar pieces on the side like that? Just all. Yeah, I like those pieces a lot.
Just put it down. Just put it down. Yeah, no, they are the long brown pieces, and I also have the Tuba 1. I have quite a few of them as well to lock everything into place. If I can show you quickly, yeah. A little Tuba 1.
Yeah, exactly.
I use them to lock it all in place.
I really like them.
That's why I stopped the boat.
I like them because they look textured, so they're not flat like the wall pieces. They've got nice curved texture. So
if you build the boat, it feels weird. It feels as weird as it looks, though. That's the strange thing.
It looks good so far, though. I like it. It's coming along nicely.
It's coming along bloody better than what my one is. Oh, screw it. That's how it's going to stay for now.
Like, I want to build a mock, but I feel like people that are building them are braver than me because their stuff is always really good. And I feel like if I build something, people are just going to laugh. Like, what? What is that thing?
Yeah, but to be honest, I'm exactly the same as you. I think, because, yeah, I've taken quite a lot of attempts to try and build one, but it's probably just us, Sarah. We're probably just like, we look at it as like, it's just crap, absolute rubbish. But then like other people are looking at it as like, wow, that's great. And it's like, and then I start thinking in my head, because this is my head, it's like, now you're taking the piss out of me. It's like, oh yeah, it looks really good. It's like, no, it looks rubbish. But that's why I've never shown any of mine off, because like it's just awful, absolutely awful.
So do you build Star Wars mocks when you've like tried? Were they Star Wars themed?
Believe it or not, no.
Very interesting.
No, I've never ever attempted to build a Star Wars mock. Never, because I think it's because obviously there's a lot of intimidation out there, because obviously obviously there's a lot of awesome Star Wars mock builders out there. I think if you could look at a lot of the channels out there, there's a lot of awesome Star Wars mock builders out there. So I just tried building a humble boat. That was my very first one, and suddenly realized how fragile it was. It was stupidly fragile. Yeah, because I tried putting bricks on top of bricks, you know, trying to like lock it in, all that kind of stuff. And I was like, by the time I got halfway through it, I was like, what am I doing? I should have actually built a Technic frame first of all, because obviously Technic's like really strong. And I picked it up and it just like, right, okay, well, there we go, in the box, there we go, close the drawer. And yeah, I've tried a couple of other ones, like trying to do like a little house. But again, so lately I've just ordered up a load of Technic bricks and all that kind of stuff and try again. See how we get on with that. You know, if I've succeeded because I put it on my channel. If not, I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing.
Hey, Woodshop Teacher has joined us in the chat.
Woodshop Teacher, hello, my good friends. Buttchop says the community just supports and encounters monsters. There's no judging. Yeah, I've been told that a few times. There's hardly any judgment in the mocking community, but I think it's just psychological, isn't it? You want to make sure you're putting it out there, and you want it to make it look right, and I just can't seem to get it right. It's
my own judgment. It's my own judgment on my own thing, where I'm like, what have I done? I haven't even been brave enough to try because I'm afraid. Like I'm afraid I'm gonna like push the bricks together and be like 2 bricks, and I'm like, yay! I have no idea. I like instructions. Instructions are like structured, you know.
It's nice and safe because someone's gone through the anguish already to get to this far.
Yeah, exactly.
So I don't have to do that anymore. But yes, I am doing all over again by trying to build this bloody ship. But oh god, maybe if I pull that down here, does that look right? Does that one look right? No, that looks just as horrible as before. Fuck you, I can't be bothered. Yeah, God, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with all these pieces now. Just try and shove them on here somewhere.
Oh, that's nice. Buttchop says if someone judges you, their opinion is not valid. That's nice.
I suppose that is, I mean, at the end of the day, it's only your opinion that matters at the end of the day, though, really. If people could say it looks amazing at the end of the day, but if you still don't like it, then yeah. But it's quite having the validation, though, isn't it, that people agree with you as well, though.
Well, I guess it depends on how you go into it too. Like I would never go into mock building thinking I'm going to make something that looks like something like Moto would make, right? Like I'm not going to make that. No. But if you like go into it just like, hey, I'm going to, put some colors or some things together that feels kind of good, then I guess you don't have to show it to people and you can just, I guess it depends on how you go into it. But
that's it.
I haven't been that brave yet.
Yeah, no, I'm in the same boat as you there, Sarah. I really am. I mean, because I speak to Coconut Brick Studios quite a lot, and he does, like he's a big Star Wars fan, prequel fan, and he does mocks on a massive scale. I mean, ginormous scales. And he says, don't worry, there's just nothing to worry about. Just put whatever you want out there. Eventually, you're going to get better. Yeah, you learn by your mistakes. I'm like, well, that's true, but it's still beside the point. It's still, I just don't feel good enough to do it at the moment. But everyone says like your first mock's always the worst mock. So
yeah, I see that Sasquatch Bricks actually says that in the chat, that when he built his first mock, it looked terrible.
Yeah. But it probably didn't. To you, it looks terrible, but to other people, you're like, wow, that's pretty cool actually. I just can't. I just can never bring myself to do it. Like actually to show it off to other people. Yeah, I don't. Oh, it just puts a little cold chill down my back. Oh God, I'm just looking at this beautiful blue dark sky out there. It's absolutely glorious. I wish I could show you guys, but obviously the camera won't pick up the sky.
Yeah.
Right. I'm just gonna go grab myself another drink. I'll be back. You guys, how long did you guys want to continue on? Just FYI.
I'm kind of done for now. I'm at a breaking point, but I can sit around for as long or little as you guys are for.
Just say another 10 more minutes to get up to the nice round 2-hour mark.
Yeah,
okay.
That sounds perfect.
Okay, cool.
Sounds good.
That's cool. All right, so yeah, we've got. Oh, I'll say 10 minutes. It's actually only 5 minutes because it's 1 hour and 54 minutes. Oh, I've just been given another drink. Awesome. I was going to get up another drink, but I don't have to anymore.
Oh, your nice wife come in and give it to you, so that's very nice of her.
Yeah, it's probably because she's going to get herself a drink. That's why.
Oh, that's still nice though. It's very
Yeah. Or she'll just pour it down my back. I don't know. Gotta keep my eye on her. Oh dear. So all right. So whilst we got everyone here, what have we got coming up on our channels then for the rest of this week and next week? What have we got up and coming? Let everyone know.
A couple of live streams on mine, potentially, definitely. Actually, I've got 2 sets to build, so
Awesome.
Yeah,
Sarah?
I think we're also just going to do another live stream at some point. I think we have to finish up the Harry
Nice.
Potter ones. We had the third piece of that, the astronomy tower. Not the astronomy tower. What's the clock tower? We have the clock tower to build.
Okay.
Nothing else really crazy planned. Just a little bit of live streaming as well. It's the cool thing to do.
Yeah, cool. Hello, Ace Gamer Studios. Welcome. That's well, yeah. I'll certainly I'll be in your chat with you on both of yours. Hopefully, if YouTube decides to put the notification out to me.
Darren, are you going to do a review on how it was like turning this into the ship?
I think that might be a bit too violent for a video. I think. At the moment, I mean, because I've got to just sit down and just work out, have I put a bit of rope in somewhere that's too long or too short? I don't know, but that to me just doesn't look right. So I've got to now just sit down and scratch my head and work out where the hell I've gone wrong, because something bad's gone wrong here, and I just don't know what the hell I've done wrong. Because even the middle bit just kind of sags as well. It just doesn't look. There goes that bloody cell again, for God's sake. Oh, I'm going to leave it. God, you just touch that cell and it just falls off.
That's really weird.
Yeah, that's pretty crap, actually. I don't like that. So, unless, again, it could be just me. I'll probably built it wrong. I don't know. But yeah, every time I seem to touch that, it just falls off. There we go. Get the pirate flag going that way. Woodchop Teacher says, I just finished building the clock tower. It's a really nice build. There you go, Sarah. So is that the clock tower to the Harry Potter set, I'm guessing? Because obviously I've never bought a Harry Potter set, so I'm assuming that's what that's for.
What's that now?
Woodchop Teacher says he just finished building the clock tower, and he says it's a really nice build.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know.
Is there an actual function that you can motorize the clock tower? Yeah, actually make the hands move. That'd be pretty cool.
I think the old one actually was different. I thought I saw a review from another YouTuber from a while ago that had the clock tower comparison.
Okay. Yeah. Because maybe you might be able to switch that out and actually put a real clock in the middle of it.
Yeah, Brick Queen. It was Brick Queen. Do you guys know Brick Queen?
I think it rings a bell. I really can't remember at the moment. I watched so many.
Yeah, she's one of the girls that I've seen on YouTube, because I don't see the most girls, but she really likes Harry Potter a lot.
Yeah, I think I might have done. She might be on my subscribe. I don't know. I'll go through so many videos. It's like I'm almost like 4 months behind on like some videos. I look at them like, holy crap! I've got all that. God, I was gonna watch the most recent one, because I like to try. If people watch my videos, I like to try and go back and show off my support as well.
Yeah, of course. It's tough though. There's a lot of cool people out there doing a lot of cool things. It's hard to keep up with, so
there are.
I want to watch everybody, but if I did, I'd be watching YouTube like all day long.
You wouldn't go to sleep. You'd just be you start turning into me. But don't forget everyone in the chat, everyone that is on here. We did also have Greg from London Bridge Bricks. Everyone's in the channel in the description down below. So please go check out each and every last one of these guys on here, because they've all got their own awesome channel. So definitely go check them out. What else we've been going on? Sasquatch, thanks for subbing to me from Ace Gamer. Yeah, that's very good of you, Sasquatch. Brilliant guy. All right, let's have a look. Right.
Look at that. It must be fate, mate. It must be fate.
How's your boat coming on then, Brat?
My boat's done, mate. I built Harry Potter set as well.
Oh my! All right, show off.
Ah,
It's done.
Everyone's.
oh yeah, is that the graveyard?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's the little Voldemort graveyard.
Yeah.
Have you got that one, Sarah, as well? Have you got
I
that one to
do,
build?
yeah, we have all the ones from the last wave. So
Okay, cool.
Mhm.
You're going to get all the new Harry Potter ones that's coming out? Because I've been looking at that Birds, whatever the hell that was. That the one
yeah,
that's got.
the Hedwig looks really nice. I don't know if we're gonna get all of them, but we'll see.
Hmm.
For now.
Yeah, that bird does colour, mate. But I quite like the idea. Yeah, the flapping wings and all that kind of stuff. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it looks good, and I've never built anything like that before, so I think that's a good one to go for.
Yeah, I might have a look. That might be my first venture into Harry Potter. But my God, it's God, my wallet's already taking a beating as it is. So, whew. But I think we might call it that. I think we'll just wind down from here. So I'd like to thank each and every last one of you as well for jumping onto my tiny little channel here. Thanks, Bratz Bills, Sarah Star Bricks. Really appreciate you two coming on here, and also to Greg as well, who came on earlier on to have a little chinwag, but he's had to go sort out his video. And thanks to everyone else in the chat as well. Each and every last one of you have been stars for coming on here and having a little chat with us as well. It's been brilliant. So I'm going to say good night from here. Bratz Bills, Sarah Star Bricks, again, thank you very much. And I'll say goodbye to everyone else and have an awesome day. And
Easy, mate.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
everyone. See you later.